Hey everyone, I just wanted to take a little moment and talk about what real estate has done for me, financially especially. So in this market right now, it's a little chippy, I would say. A lot of people are saying, don't buy now, the market's crazy, wait for another time, you should rent. And I just want to weigh in on what real estate has done for me. I don't want to make any bold statements here, but I just want to lay it on the line. 20 years of me being a part of real estate, what it has done for me, owning properties. First off, if you like my channel, like it. If you like this video, like it. Subscribe for more videos. All right, so I think the year was 1998, 99. Me and my girlfriend, and now wife, decided to buy a house. I believe it was $135,000. Didn't have much to put down. We qualified for a mortgage, and we got it. We stayed there for 4 years. When it came time to sell, it wasn't an especially hot market. We were in a dense area, very populated and stuff like that. A lot of people looked in that area. But when it came time to sell in 4 years, we sold it for $330,000. So we made $195,000. Me and my wife were working at the time. We were making decent money, but we didn't save much because we were being young, we were paying bills, we were living our lives, so we didn't save much. So at the end of this 4 years, I now have $195,000 I never would have had before, out of nowhere. So what do? We didn't spend it all. We looked to buy another home. We found another property for $330,000. So we took some of that money. I think we kept $60,000 and put the rest in a down deposit. So here we are with $60,000 that we invested, that we bought. We fixed up the house that we currently just bought with. But it's money we never would have had. And that this wasn't an especially hot market at the time. So anyway, we're in this house for $330,000 that we bought. Okay, and we had that for about 9 years, let's say. I think we moved out and moved to another state, and we rented it out. And at the time, we were renting it for 3 times what our mortgage was. I'm not even including that money in what we've made. So in the meantime, when we were in another state, we bought another house with money that we saved or money that we earned from the sale and rent. We had enough income to declare. So we had another property. So we had 2 properties. So when it came time when I didn't want to be a landlord anymore or rent out, we sold that house for $637,000. Now I will say that market was pretty hot that we sold in, but because we were renting, we could pick and choose our market. Okay, and everyone has that ability to pick and choose their market. So we were sitting on 637. So that I think we made $307,000 from that, with the 195 before. So we are literally $500,000 that we have made that we never would have had. And in that time, I remember this was about 12 or 13 years ago. I was between jobs. My wife was between jobs, and we were struggling. I was struggling to make my mortgage payment, which is better, just let me add, than struggling to make a rent payment, because the mortgage goes to you. Side note, sorry about that. That money saved me. It saved me. And it was at that time, sort of 13 years ago, that brought me into this real estate world, that brought me into this market that I wanted to be in. And that money allowed me. Now, of course, I invested it. I added money to my child's college fund. Our retirement is almost 80% funded because of real estate, not because of my job. And I was always earning decent money, but because of real estate. And then that house that I was staying in, we stayed in that one for 9 years. It was here in New Jersey. And we made about $130,000 on it. Not a lot for 10 years. But again, you add that to the $500,000, $600,000 I never would have had if I rented. You know what happens when you rent for 20 years and you decide to leave? You get your security deposit back. What is that? $3,000? If you're lucky. Like landlords will probably find some things wrong and you may not even get your security deposit back. So I just wanted to weigh in on this back and forth of, oh, this hard market, this crazy market. And my advice to people, get a real estate agent you trust. Get a loan officer you trust. Find the right place for you, the right time to buy. And then the same thing with selling. Find the right time to sell and buy again. Or stay in that house, pay it off with your 15, 20, 30-year mortgage, and at the end of it, you have this incredible amount of money that you can use for your retirement, you can use for your kids, you can use for whatever you want. Get on the real estate ladder. Don't listen to the naysayers. I'm sorry for this rant, but I just felt I needed to weigh in on this and let everyone know what real estate has done for me. And it can do the same for you as well. All right, that's it. I'm done. Have a good one.